Good morning, folks. It's Sonia from 2x2 Lagodo. I wanted to come to you and talk to you about our COVID response. And I hope y'all are safe and doing well. I normally get a steady stream of inquiries for people inquiring about puppies. And the past 2 weeks have been an exponential increase. I think if I had 100 puppies, I could have easily sold them. That is the entirely wrong approach. Even in a crisis, that is the wrong approach. As most of you know, who have followed us or have gotten a puppy from us or are on our reservation list, we don't sell puppies. We build relationships. And how that looks is our application, many phone calls back and forth, discussions and questions from both parties. And once it's decided that we're a good match, myself as a reputable breeder and the other party as an interested potential client, then we take their reservation. I don't bring litters into the world unless I have reservations for those puppies. And there's a reason for that. A, it's responsible. I want to know in advance of breeding the litter that I have well-vetted relationships built, that I have screened my clients and they have screened me. And that screening process includes reference checks and just getting to know each other. So I want people to understand our process, our policy and procedure. You cannot adequately do that in the 63-day time, the 63-day gestation period. I mean, maybe you can. Have I had circumstances in which I have fast-tracked? Yes, but that is the exception. That is not the rule. And our puppies go home between 10 and 12 weeks. I know that there are breeders who send their puppies home at 8 weeks old. And I think the reason is that at 8 weeks and 1 day, it's hard work. It's a lot of hard work before that too, but those extra 2 to 4 weeks are very time intensive. And puppies can be messy during that time. And so you have to be on it. So that's why I do things the way I do with reservations. So during the COVID crisis, everybody's at home, all the kids are home, and I think people are thinking, oh, this is a perfect time to get a puppy. Whether you were thinking about getting a puppy before this, and this just seems like, oh, this is the time, or you just suddenly thought, let's get a puppy. No, let's not. And sorry, speaking of puppies, one of my puppies behind me. So here's why you don't want to get a puppy during the COVID crisis if you hadn't already planned this. A, planning. Try going to the pet store or ordering dog food or dog supplies on Amazon right now. Maybe you'll get lucky, maybe it'll be hit or miss. Also try setting as a new client an appointment with a veterinarian. Veterinarians are essential, so most of them are open. However, they are taking limited appointments. They have limited access. You're pulling up in the parking lot. Someone's coming out to your car to retrieve your dog, but that's if you're an established client. I don't know any vets right now that are taking new clients until this is over. And your new puppy will have to have timely vaccinations on a schedule. The other thing, especially with this breed, the Lagotto, they require grooming appointments, and the groomers are not essential in our shutdown. Unless you have a doggy daycare situation where there's a groomer on site at the doggy daycare, or there's a groomer at your vet. But still, they're not taking new appointments or new clients. And then, and this is, I don't know which one of these items is more critical, there's training. Now, we require all our clients to do a minimum of a puppy class and a basic obedience class. Well, guess what? All the trainers are shut down, and you're shelter in place, so you can't get your puppy out to meet 100 people in 100 days or 50 dogs in 100 days. Can't do it. I know that there are some breeders who somehow had litters born for which they didn't have reservations. Maybe they don't take reservations. Maybe that's not their practice. I am very concerned that when this is all over, we're going to see a huge influx of dogs that are suddenly available to rescues and shelters. Because the crisis is over, so why do we need the dog now? Not happening here. So my advice is to find a reputable breeder of a well-bred, purebred dog that you are most interested in, the breed you're interested in. Speak with that breeder, get to know the breeder, have the breeder educate you about the breed and about their process, and spend this time during the COVID crisis finding a breeder, not finding a puppy. We never suggest finding a puppy. You may find a puppy. You may find a puppy from a puppy mill. You know, I've mentioned the puppy mill states: Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Oklahoma, Iowa, and Missouri. And that they're not, puppy mills are not exclusive to those states, so you have to be careful. And the first clue that and now this is not across the board, so don't hear me that this is across the board. One of the signs of a puppy mill is that they're not taking reservations, that they always seem to have puppies available, and they're breeding multiple breeds. I had 2 breeds at one time, and I couldn't adequately focus. So now we just focus on the Lagotto. I know many other show kennels who have more than one breed of dog. It's usually 1 or 2 breeds. That's really all one human can focus on. I know that there are several breeders who have 3 and 4 breeds and added the Lagotto. Well, I'm not going to surmise why they did it, but just be careful out there, folks. Don't go shopping for a puppy. Shop for a breeder. All right, peace out.